Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone that rule well, and a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. Something happened on May 10th, right, in the city of Baltimore, all right? I'm going to go to it. There's two parts to this video, all right? Now, this happened on May 10th, all right? It says, no, not Baltimore, but in Delaware, all right? It says, Delaware state police identify man who allegedly killed Maryland couple in cemetery shooting as Sheldon Francis, right? And Sheldon Francis is come on, man. All right. Now, Sheldon Francis is this guy here, all right? It's a Delaware State Police identified the man they say fatally shot at Elkin. It's like a shot in Elkin, Maryland. It's like an Elkton, Maryland couple at a veterans cemetery in Bear, Delaware on Friday morning. All right. Okay, so it happened Friday. All right. What was Friday? Friday was what? All right. So Friday was the 8th. All right. So this happened May 8th. It says, according to police, Sheldon Francis, 29, of Middleton, Delaware, shot the 85-year-old woman and the 86-year-old man while they were visiting the Delaware Veterans Memorial Cemetery just before 10:15 a.m. Friday. The woman died at the scene, and the man died the next day at the hospital. Right? And I heard, they're saying that this was basically payback for what happened to the guy in Georgia, Ahmaud Arbery. All right, they're saying that it's basically payback for what they did. All right, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Right, it says police found Francis dead around 6 hours after the shooting in a wooded area near the cemetery hours earlier, and officers and Francis exchanged gunfire in the area. It's unclear if Francis died from a self-inflicted wound or from a shooting during the earlier gunfire. All right. Police said police have not yet released the couple's names, kind of pending family notification. Okay, so this happened on Friday, man. All right. Who put the spirit on him to do that? Let's get it. Let's get it real quick. He was basically a spirit created for vengeance. Okay? Slakia. Ecclesiasticus 28. Let's see. It should be 28. Hold on. It might be 39 instead. Might be chapter 39. That sounds about right. Let's see though. Okay, Khan. This is Sirach 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right? Fire and hail, and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, and serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction, right? So what he used was a modern day sword, right? He used what? A firearm, okay? Say they shall rejoice in his commandment. They shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. All right? So, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, so Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua put the spirit on that Jake to do that, man. All right? Now, let's get this. Let's get Proverbs. I think it's 20 and 24. It says, Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? All right? Now, when he woke up Friday morning, all right? Hold on. Well, when he went to sleep Thursday evening, all right, Thursday night, he had no idea, right? He didn't know that he was going to wake up the next day, right? And slay an elderly couple. He didn't know he was going to do that. Okay? All right, man. And were they Edomites? Not sure, but most likely they were. Okay? Let's see. What's the script? Okay. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. All right. It say, see now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right? So it was basically their time to go, basically. All right? Basically, their number was pulled, all right? And they caught judgment, okay? Come on, let's get Amos. Amos 3 and 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and Yahweh hath not done it? Okay? So what happened in Delaware, okay, that was supposed to happen. All right, man. That was set up to happen, man. All right. He was a spirit created for vengeance. Okay. I know it's in the book of Samuel, but I'm not sure if it's First Samuel or Second Samuel. Okay, God. First Samuel 2:6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Right? So who ultimately did it? Yahweh did. Right? He brought them down to the what? Grave, man. Okay? Now like I said at first, they're saying it's payback. It's retaliation for what happened in Georgia, but I don't even know if that's true or not. So, but hey, man, Jake is getting roused up, man. Jake is getting roused up, man. Okay? Jake is getting roused up. Let's get this. Then I'm going to go on to the other lesson. This is Genesis 49:9. Judah is the lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion. And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? All right? Let's see what it's saying in Hebrew. Khan. Yahawadah, Araya, Khan, Araya, Araya, Khan, Yahawadah, Araya, Gawar, Tarap, Bun, Aylah, Karai, Rabataza, Araya, Labya'a, Kawam. Okay. It's like it says, Gawar, Araya, Yahawadah, Matarap, Banya, Ilayath, Karai, Rabataza, Ka Araya, Waka, Kan, Waka Labya'a, Waka Labya'a, Maya, Yaqua, Kana Yaqua wa Yum Nawa, Yaqua ya Salakia, Yaqua ya Salakia, Yaqua ya Yumnawa, okay, Yaqua ya Yumnawa, okay. Reading the modern Hebrew, that's kind of difficult. That's kind of difficult for me because I've been studying the ancient Hebrew for like 5 years, so I'm used to reading that. All right, so Yahweh Shah is rousing up Jake, man. Jake is sick of Esau's shit. Jake is sick of Esau's shit, man. He's tired of it, man. Jake can't take it no more, man. All right, man. Because, man, Jake, man, has been getting the ass beat been getting disrespected and treated like shit ever since we came over here, man. And Jake has gotten tired of it. Jake has gotten sick of it, man. Okay? Now, let's go to the other lesson, right? The other lesson is talking about the good news. Okay? The good news. Let's go to Isaiah 61 and 1. Isaiah 61 and 1. It says, the spirit of Yahweh the spirit of Yahweh power is upon me, because Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. All right? Now, America is our prison, right? Because of the sins that we have committed. We didn't keep the law, statutes and commandments that we were supposed to keep. All right? But good tidings has been preached unto us, right? Yahweh Shah has binded up the brokenhearted and proclaimed liberty to the captives, right? Now, liberty is this. Dawarar, Dawarar. See what it say. Okay, a flowing, free run, liberty, right? Basically freedom, right? So we have, all right, man. So Yahweh Shah has proclaimed freedom to the captives, right? Now, all right, man. Now, how though? Through the prophets, right? The prophets are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shah. Okay. So liberty has been preached unto the meek. All right. So I get unto the captives. Right. We are the captives. All right. And so freedom has been preached unto us. That's good news. Okay, that is good news, man. Now, let's get some precepts real quick. All right. Okay, this is Luke 4 and 18. The spirit of Yahweh is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to them, in recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. All right. Now the word gospel. I looked it up before, but guess I gotta do it again, since it wanna act crazy. Gospel definition. Let's get it. Gospel definition. Okay, gospel definition. What does gospel mean? Literally, the word gospel comes from the Old English God meaning good, right? And spell meaning news. A story, right? So this gospel, so the word gospel basically means, it clearly means good news, right? Good news to who? This good news is to the Israelites, us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Akyam, and the Akwath, and that's in other countries and all of that look like the other nations, right? But they are indeed Israelites. By who? Their fathers, right? Let's go back. All right. Now, a part of the gospel is what? Is us returning back to who we are. Okay? Jude 1. Jude 1 and 6. It's like Jude 1 and 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that Yahweh, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not. Okay? So a part of the gospel is us being put back in remembrance. All right, man? And knowing that Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah will have mercy upon us. Okay? I don't have any scripture written down, just going where the Spirit take me. All right. This is Luke 1. I'll start at 67. This is one of my favorite scriptures. Luke 1 and 67. It says, and his father Zacharias was filled with the Holy Spirit and prophesied, saying, blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel, for he hath visited. I gotta calm down. I gotta take my time reading, because I hate stuttering over my words, man. It's annoying. All right. It says, blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and hath raised up an horn of salvation in the house of his servant David. Right? Now, how did Yahweh visit and how did he visit and redeem his people? By sending his son Yahweh Shah. All right? As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Right? That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Right? Let's get some scripts real quick. Let's see. This is Deuteronomy 33 and 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. Okay? Now, so who's our help? Yahweh is, right? Psalms 106 and 10. And he saved them from the hand of him that hated them, and redeemed them from the hand of the enemy. All right, so we will be saved and delivered from the hand of our enemies, right? Because we are still in our enemy's hand, right? Now, the other nations are our enemy, but who's our worst enemy? Edom is our worst enemy, right? He's our worst. He's our worst nemesis, man. He's our worst adversary. Okay. It says um, Psalms 106 and 47. Save us, O Yahweh, our power, and gather us from among the heathen, to give thanks unto thy holy name, and to triumph in thy praise. Right? So we have been what? Scattered among the heathen. Right? And we will, all right, and we will be gathered from among the heathen. Right? First starting with this gospel, man. First starting with this truth. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Right? Now the strangers in the first verse of Isaiah 14 is talking about who? The Israelite foreigners. It's still talking about Israel, man. All right, because the word for strangers in Isaiah 4 and 1 is Gar. Right? Now Gar is speaking of who? The Israelite foreigners. Right? Say, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. All right? So we're going to rule over our oppressors. All right? All right, man, and we're going to rule over the heathen. We're going to rule over the nations in righteousness. Okay? In righteousness, man. All right? Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh power shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. All right? This is Isaiah 54 and 7. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. Now, Israel, we are being gathered from among the heathen. Right? We have been scattered to the four corners of the earth, man. North, south, east, west. Okay? North, that's 1. South, all right? That's 2. East, that's 3. West, that's 4, all right? The four corners of the earth, we have been scattered, and we are being gathered. By what? By the word, man. By the gospel, by this truth. By the good news. Okay? Verse 8. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness I will have mercy on thee, saith Yahweh thy Redeemer. Let's get this, man. Let's see what it said. Let's see what's Redeemer in the Hebrew. Let's see. And just to let y'all know, man, in all my lessons, man, I'm gonna go. Well, in all my lessons, I go into with the Hebrew anyway. But the Hebrew is a beautiful language, man. I love it. The Hebrew word for thy Redeemer is Gaal. All right, Gaal. Okay. All right. No. Gotta go down. Hold on. Where is it at? Okay. In a little wrath, I hid my face from thee for a moment. But with everlasting kindness I will have mercy on thee, saith Yahweh thy Redeemer. For for this as it's like for this is as the waters of Noah unto me. For I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth. So I have sworn that I would not that I would not be wroth with thee, nor rebuke thee. For the mountains shall depart, and the hills shall be removed. And the hills be removed. But my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed. Yahweh that hath mercy on thee, O thou afflicted with tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors, and thy foundations with sapphire. Okay? So, Israel, we are about to be beautified, man. We are about to be called, once again, the city of beauty. Okay? Verse 12. And I will make thy windows of aggregates, and thy gates of carbuncles, and thy borders of pleasant stones. And all thy children shall be taught of Yahweh, and great shall be the peace of thy children. Right? In righteousness shalt thou be established, that thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror it shall not come near thee. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Okay? Now, who's going to fall? Edom. Edom is going to fall, man. All right? Because Edom will gather together against us, but Edom will fall. Edom will fall, man. Idumea will fall. Okay? Jeremiah 23:6. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called, Yahweh our righteousness. All right? Let's get this in the Hebrew. Yahweh our righteousness. All right? Says what? Yahweh Tazadaknawa. Khan. Yahweh Tazadaknawa. Wow. Yahweh Tazadak Nawah. Wow. Right? Come on, man. No. Stop going up. Right? Jeremiah 30:9. But they shall serve Yahweh their power and David their king, whom I will whom I will raise up to them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. All right? Verse 11. Now we will be saved from afar, all right? And from the land of our captivity, right? And we shall return and be in rest, be in peace. And none shall make us afraid, man. Okay? This is what's coming to us, man. Salvation is on the way, man. Okay? Verse 11. For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee. Though I make a full end, a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee. Yet I will not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and I will not leave thee altogether unpunished. Right? So we have received our punishment. Right? Right? So our punishment is accomplished. Okay? I'm not gonna get all these. Just gonna get some of them. Let's see. Okay, Zephaniah 3:15. Yahweh hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thine enemy. The King of Israel, even Yahweh, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil any more. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thy hands be slack. Verse 17, Yahweh thy power is in the midst of thee, is mighty. Yahweh thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save, he will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. Right? Right? I'll keep on reading. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. Right? Now, halteth means basically was stopped. Right? Let me prove that. Tells a lie. To be limp, be lame. Okay, so it means to be limp, to be lame. So we were bruised. Okay, well, Salaki for that, yeah. Yeah, I misspoke. That's all. Just misspoke. This is see, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right, so we are getting fame in the lands where we have been put to shame, man. Okay, right? Because we are being talked about on the news and all that, man. All right, man. Vocab, he's obsessed with us, man. He's infatuated with us, man. Verse 20. At that time, I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh. Right? See, Khan, Zechariah 9:9. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass, and upon a coat, the foal of an ass. Right? Now, Yahushua, he came through Jerusalem riding on a donkey, right? Right, man? Riding on an ass, right? Now, Solomon did the same thing, okay? And when Yahushua came back as himself, he did it again, man, okay? Jacob, rejoice, man, O daughter of Jerusalem. Shout for joy, man. Why? Because the king is coming, man. Yahushua is coming, man. Yahushua Hamashiach is coming, man. Okay? Now, let's get Obadiah. Let's get Obadiah. Slack here. Obadiah 1:18. All right. Obadiah 1:18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire. In the house of Joseph a flame. In the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. Okay? This is going to come to pass. Where? In the kingdom. Right? After Esau serves his punishment, serves his 1,000 years, right? Of hardcore bondage. Then he will be what? Rounded up and what? Burned. That's what the Bible says. Okay? Let's get Joel. Joel 2. And Joel 2:32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. So this right here, so this scripture here is telling you who the whosoever is, man. The whosoever is in Zion, in Jerusalem, right? The whosoever are the Israelites. Okay? For say, come, for in Mount Zion shall for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, and Yahweh hath said, so like as Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh shall call. Okay? Now the remnant is the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Right? So Israel, we will be delivered, we will be saved. All right? And we won't be ashamed, and we won't be ashamed anymore, man. All right? Let's get Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60, not 50. Come on, man. All right? Okay. This is Isaiah 60 and 9 on down. It says, surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them. In the name of Yahweh thy power shall, in the name of Yahweh thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel shall, because he hath glorified thee. Right? And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee, shall serve thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Right? Now, we have been given mercy. By what, man? By receiving this truth, man. By Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua waking us up to this truth. Right? That's mercy in itself, right? All right, man, and mercy will be beautified with what? Salvation, with deliverance. This is verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be opened continually, and they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. Right? For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Right? Let's get this. Lamentations 4. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. Right? So Edom is being what? So Edom has been what? He has been exposed. He has been revealed as being the what? As being the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? As being the wicked. He is the wicked. Hey, go to Malachi 1 and 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. Okay? So Edom has punishment and judgment and captivity coming to him. Okay? Period, man. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, right? And Edom's sins has been discovered. Let's get Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30 and 16 to 17. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they shall spoil you, that they and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and they and all that prey upon thee shall and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee. I'll say I will heal thee of thy wounds, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. All right, man. Yahweh said what, man? He said that he will make us an eternal excellency, man, unto many generations. Right? He said that he will make the place of his feet glorious. Eternal excellency. All right, this is Isaiah 60 and 5. Isaiah 60 and 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations, man. We're going to be able to rule over our oppressors, right? We will put the heathen in their place. Okay, we will get our just due, man. We will get our payback. All we have to do is wait upon Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua to what? Bring it forth. All right, we are at the end, man. The king is coming, man. The king is coming. The king is coming. Rejoice, O daughter of Jerusalem. Rejoice, O Zion. The king cometh. The king is coming, man. Yahushua is coming, man. Yes, man. Yahushua is coming back. Be happy, Jake. Be happy, man. And go hard in his truth, man. All right? Make your calling and your election sure, man. So with that, I say, Shalom.